I knew something was wrong when she started wearing lipstick to the grocery store. Sarah used to hate makeup, said it made her feel like she was pretending to be someone else. But for the past few weeks, she'd been pretending a lot. Late-night meetings, extra showers before bed, the faint trace of men's cologne clinging to her jacket when she thought I was asleep. I wanted to be wrong. God, I prayed I was wrong. The final straw came on a Friday evening. She came into the living room, smiling in that too casual way, smoothing down her hair. "Girls' night," she said. "We're trying that new wine bar downtown." I looked up from my laptop and forced a smile. "Sounds fun. Don't drink too much." She kissed me on the cheek, her lips trembling just slightly. "You know me," she whispered. Yeah, I did. Or at least I thought I did. When the door shut behind her, the silence in the house felt heavy, thick like grief. I sat there for a few minutes, staring at the empty spot where her shoes used to sit by the door. Then I picked up my phone, opened to find my app, and watched her little move, not toward a new wine bar, but to La Marie, the restaurant where we'd celebrated our 5th anniversary, the place where I told her I wanted to grow old with her. My chest went cold. I called the restaurant, my voice steady in a way that scared me. "Hi, this is Daniel Hart. My wife, Sarah, just arrived there. Could you do me a favor? I need to have something delivered to her table." The waiter on the other end hesitated. "Of course, sir. What would you like delivered?" "Just a small envelope. I'll be there in 20 minutes. La Marie looked the same as always. Soft lighting, the faint sound of jazz, the scent of garlic and white wine drifting through the air. I slipped in quietly, the papers tucked in a simple manila envelope. The hostess recognized me. She didn't say a word, just gave a faint, sympathetic nod. Sarah sat in a corner booth. Her back was to me, but I didn't need to see her face to know who she was with. The man leaned in close, his hand brushing hers. Her laugh, light, practiced, fake, cut through the clink of glasses like a knife. I motioned to a waiter, a young guy who looked like he'd rather be anywhere else. "Could you take this to that table?" The woman in the green dress. "Don't say it's from me." He nodded, uncertain, and carried the envelope over. I watched from the bar as Sarah opened it. Her smile faltered. Her hand froze halfway to her glass. Inside were the divorce papers, and a note written in my handwriting. "You don't have to pretend anymore. I loved you enough to believe the lies. I just can't live in them." For a moment, she didn't move. Then her shoulders began to shake, not from laughter this time. The man across from her looked confused, then awkwardly excused himself, leaving her alone with the envelope. I left before she saw me. Outside, the night air hit me like a wave. I stood there on the sidewalk, breathing hard, watching my breath turn to mist. There was no satisfaction, no cinematic sense of revenge, just emptiness. Marriage isn't supposed to end in a restaurant parking lot. It's supposed to be arguments and makeups and quiet mornings where you both decide, again and again, to stay. But somewhere along the way, she stopped deciding. When I got home, I noticed she left her wedding ring on the bathroom sink, next to her perfume and a bobby pin. I picked it up, turned it over in my hand, and realized something. Sometimes love doesn't die in one big moment. It fades slowly, in lies told over dinner tables and girls' nights that never were. I set the ring down, turned off the light, and walked out into a house that suddenly felt like mine again, quiet, empty, and painfully honest.